Yo, what is up? So today I'm going to be showing you the best digging locations in prospecting. And also I'm going to give some honorable mentions in this video as well because yeah, there's quite a lot of spots in this game that are really good. And also there's some areas where I get mythics way more often as well. I'm going to show those. Definitely make sure you leave a like and you subscribe. Every now and again I do give away Game Pass, so definitely subscribe. Okay, so let's begin. So obviously, by the way, in the game, if you didn't know, there's a thing called toughness. And every time you buy a shovel, you should check what the toughness is. So this beginner shovel is toughness 1, obviously. So that means you can dig in the Rubble Creek, obviously with toughness 1. And then over there on the Rubble Creek deposits is toughness 2. And this toughness level, depending on the shovel, goes all the way up to level 5. So if I go to my shovel right here, this Dragon Flame shovel is actually toughness 5, which as of recording is the highest in the game. So if you've got toughness 5 shovel, you can dig anywhere pretty much. Okay, so obviously, right, I feel like the best place to dig, and it's not even open right now, has got to be the Infernal Heart, which you can see on the index here. Well, kind of, this little small picture. Basically, this door at the magma furnace, it will open. Unfortunately, I can't show you this right now because it's closed. And it's not actually opening for another like 30 minutes or 45 minutes actually. But basically, if you didn't know, 15 minutes past every hour, this door will open. And it's called the Infernal Heart. So you need a toughness 5 shovel in there. And inside that little cave, you can actually get the exotic dinosaur skull, which I still don't have, by the way, which is crazy. It's really hard to get. Now, onto another really good digging location. It is in the Crystal Caverns. So make sure you head over there. Now, it's not in this area particularly. It is actually down here. So when you enter the Crystal Cavern, go down to the Azoralite Oasis because look, there's toughness 5 and there is this beautiful blue tree. Basically, make sure you're digging in here as well because this spot, you can actually get the Prismara, which I believe is actually like kind of like exclusive to this area. I don't think you can get it anywhere else on the map. So obviously the Azoralite Oasis is really good because it has the Prismara. Kind of the same way how the Infernal Heart is good, because that's the only place with the dinosaur skull. Also, whenever I dig down here, I always make sure I dig on this island. Like, don't be like digging over here, if you even can. I don't even know. Oh, I think you can, yeah. Always just make sure you're digging on the middle island. I don't know why, but this is just where I always dig. And this is actually the exact spot where I got my Prismara. So, yeah, highly recommend you dig there. Now, next up, okay, because pretty much they're like the two best digging spots in the game, I'm pretty sure. I mean, obviously, you know, I kind of got to mention, but I mean, the magma furnace is also obviously a pretty good area too. Obviously, the Infernal Heart. So I would dig here if the Infernal Heart's not open. Because did I even mention the Infernal Heart is only open for 30 minutes? So yeah, you've only got a certain amount of time. So it's not always open for you, you know what I mean? Now, a really good mention that I really want to show is the Fortune River Delta, okay? Now, this place is amazing. This is actually where I get, well, this is where I've gotten a lot of my mythic drops. Like, if there was like a statistic on certain locations with like your mythic drop chance or something, mine on the Fortune River Delta would be like way higher than everything else because I must have gotten about 10 mythics from this Fortune River Delta. It's insane. Now, like I said, I don't know if it actually matters where you dig in certain locations, but I dig right here. Like every single time, it's always this location right here. I don't know why. I always place down totems here. And then obviously, you know, the water, sands, just keep going like that. Now, if you want an extra tip, by the way, if you are going to be digging here to get some mythics, because if you have a look on the collection, by the way, and go to the Fortune River Delta, you can either get the Painite or the Vortessence or the Pink Diamond, actually. So yeah, you can get 3 of them here, which is pretty good. So I'm pretty sure most spots on the map. Oh, actually, look, the Infernal Heart. Wow, you can get 4 mythics in the Infernal Heart. I didn't even know that. The Volcanic Core, the Flare Bloom, the Infilume, and the Painite, and also the Exotic. So 4 mythics and 1 exotic in the Infernal Heart. So the Infernal Heart is definitely the best spot in the game, for sure. I'm pretty sure there's not many other locations that have... Well, this one's got 3 mythics, actually. Where's this? Oh, no, wait, that is the Fortune River Delta. Oops. I was just going down them and I saw 3 mythics. Yeah, the Fortune River Delta is definitely the best. Because look, Sunset Beach, only 2 mythics. The Fortune River, 2 mythics. The Rubble Creek, only 1 mythic. And then obviously this one, the spawn area, is only 1 mythic as well. Also, yeah, some people may not know this, but there is a huge difference between the Fortune River, which is over there, and the Fortune River Delta, which is over here. Like, they're completely 2 different areas. I mean, I know they're the same names, but they, yeah, they're completely different. Oh, which, yeah, by the way, if you want some extra tips, pretty much, it's really OP on the Fortune River, which is that, like, beach over there, and then this area. It's really OP when you get the river rapids, because if you don't know, there's an event called the river rapids that spawn in. It's not the most common event, I can't lie. It's kind of like the meteor. You know how the meteor spawns in? Well, I feel like the meteor is more common. I get way more meteors than river rapids. But essentially, when the river rapids spawn in, you'll notice that the water's going like crazy or have this like effect. And pretty much it will give you 2 times items from the Fortune River and the Fortune River Delta. So it like goes down from there all the way through here down to like that way towards the volcano. So yeah, if you ever get a river rapids in your server, I highly recommend that you come to the Fortune River Delta and you dig here, because obviously 2 times items or 2 times ores is really, really OP. I remember the last time I got the river rapids, I actually got like two mythics in like the time it was here. So that was kind of mad. I got like a Vortessence and a Pay Knight. That was really, really sick. Now, another spot I want to quickly mention is I feel like the Windswept Beach is decently good as well. I mean, to be honest, I've not got much time here digging, but I've been told that this spot is pretty good. The Windswept Beach, which is actually located next to this guy with a mission, which, by the way, make sure you do these missions here next to this like dinosaur skull. And to be honest, that's kind of the few that I recommend. I mean, the thing is with this game is it really depends on what you're going for, because obviously if you're going for a specific ore, like let's say you're going for a diamond or something, then you need to go to specific areas, because a diamond, you know, even though that I said that the Fortune River Delta is better technically, you get like way more mythics and stuff, but the reality of it is if you're trying to go for something specific, okay, wait, that's not a good example because there's actually a diamond in the Fortune River, but I'm sure there's something that the Fortune River gives that the Fortune River Delta doesn't have. Okay, so I've just seen one. So the cat eye, for example, like if you're trying to go for a cat eye, that is available in the Fortune River, but in the Fortune River Delta, there is no cat eye, right? So you've always just got to make sure that, yeah, you can dig at these really OP spots, but always make sure that wherever you dig in, you know, you're getting the items that you actually need. Like, don't be digging somewhere, going for an item, and then obviously it's not even there in the first place, because obviously you'll never get it. Because in this game, realistically, you always want to be progressing towards a better item. You know what I mean? You always want to be stacking up items, trying to upgrade your stuff. Go for these like crazy rings like the Prismatic Star, which I've actually got one of those, by the way. I mean, not to flex, but it's pretty OP. I've got one right here. Yeah, there it is. And also it's 100% 5 stars as well. Pretty crazy. You know, try and go for the best crown or the best charm in the game, the fossilized crown. Just constantly work your way up. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed. Definitely make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Check out my merch, link in description. It's prospecting merch, very nice, GTA themed. Also, make sure you're using star code VIEW when buying your Robux. Thank you to anyone that uses this code, by the way. Absolute legend. And yeah, hopefully have a good day. Bye-bye.